Hey y'all, it's Coach in the Fight here with my lovely wife Stacy.
Lovely?
Yeah, we're here working on one of her shows. You see the purple Turner roots and everything's all in white. We're helping her out with one of her shows. What do you work on today, Stay?
We're working on the herb self-heal, another name for it, all heal. People might be familiar more with the name all heal.
Okay, all heal. Now I went and got this website off of the offline. I downloaded it from. Let me see where I got it from. I got it from the Herbal Remedies Advice.org. And to get rid of all of their idolatrous images, I just copied over to a Word document. And that's what you're looking at here. All of it's the same words without any of their pictures on it. And I put purple Turner root on it. So I'll be looking at this. And Stacy, you got your notebook right there, don't you?
Yep, because I like to have things organized and prepared before class. And Cliff does impromptu.
Understand, anal retentive. But let's go on. So it's called Prunella Vulgaris. What is that?
That's the botanical name. Prunella Vulgaris. Yeah, that's the botanical name. Some of the common names for it is self-heal, as we said, all heal, carpenter's herb, woundwort. There's a lot of common names for it, but we're just going to go by, for the purpose of this show, self-heal or all heal.
Okay. All heal or self-heal. I've heard the self-heal. I think I've heard you say that. But, okay. So let's go by self-heal, then I know what you're talking about.
Okay. So you ready to get started about what this plant is why is it so amazing?
Let's go.
Okay. This plant is considered a whole herb. And that means that every part of the plant can be used for its medicinal values. That includes the roots, the stem, the leaves, as well as the flower or the blossom itself.
So look like here is anti-cancer properties, antiviral capabilities. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Self-heal likewise. So this thing cures cancer or treats cancer. It says anti-cancer. So what does that mean?
Attacks it.
What'd you say, Chris?
It means that it attacks cancer, it harms the cancer.
Okay, listen. Before we get started, let me make this statement. Let me say this here because, we really don't want to get in any trouble. So let's make this statement. This information that we're about to give you is for educational purposes only. It is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease, and it has not been evaluated by the Federal Drug Administration.
Okay, so understand we just got our hands slapped. But anyway, hey, this is the website. It's the one saying cancer. It ain't. I didn't make it up.
You did not make it up, but yeah. So let's talk about the benefits. That's what the people want to hear about, the benefits. Okay, the benefits of this herb. There's a lot of benefits. We're just going to discuss some of them, and then you go on, you do your own research, and you get familiarized with this amazing herb, and it is my hope that you will use it and it will begin to heal you.
So it says right here, described as a bitter plant. So does that mean like you eat it or you use it like, what does that mean? Because I've heard you talk about bitter herbs before.
Bitter herbs are just as their name says, they're bitter. You can eat lavender, which has like a somewhat, it's not bitter, it has like a flavorful taste to it. Another herb that I think of that's not bitter, red clover. Red clover is not a bitter herb. White clover sweet, is not. Yeah, it's kind of sweet. But when you think of bitter herbs, you think of wild lettuce, sorrel. So it has a bitter taste to it.
So what I was wondering, you could just eat it in salads.
You can eat it in salads, but it is bitter. Yeah, it will be bitter. It will have an aftertaste.
That's what the salad dressing is for.
Yeah, that's true. So let's talk about some of the things that it's good for.
You sure? Let's go.
Okay, number 1, bumps and bruises. It's called the woundwort. So bumps, bruises, sprains, cuts. You can use this as a poultice, or you can use it. You can soak, you can drink, but it's good to. You can take the leaf, Cliff, and put it on a cut.
Really?
And it has anti-astringent properties in it, and that will do the cleaning and the healing for you.
So you riding along on your bicycle, fall off the bike, get one of them old good old fashioned raspberries that you done skid halfway down the road. And what do? Find this plant, and then what do? Just break it open and squeeze the juice on? What do you do?
No, you take the leaf and you lay it on top of the
wounded
cut,
area?
the wounded area, as well as insect bites. You can lay it on top of that as well, and it does the work.
Okay. So what is it? Self-heal, like many mint family plants. Is it in the mint family?
It is in the mint family. The most plants in it.
Oh, so this one is a demuculant, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so we said bumps and bruises, cuts and sprains. Number 2, mouth sores, ulcers. So this is good to make as a rinse, and they gargle in it, and it is really good at healing mouth sores and cuts as well. You know, we talked about that astringent in it that it heals the mouth sores.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about.
Well, it says here, self-heal herb for healing wounds, burns, abscesses, and boils. What's that all about?
Abscesses deals with the mouth ulcers that is good for. It goes in, you take it and you make it a rinse out of it. Boil the leaves, boil the stem or the blossom, and you make a rinse out of it, and you can gargle with it. Ulcers and sores that people with HIV have in their mouth.
Really?
This here will, the word isn't cure, but it will heal those wounds. You know, like when you get a fever blister.
Right.
And this
Come
here
from drinking after other people and stuff.
This here will heal those wounds of that you get from that. Number 3, poor vision.
Okay.
Number 4, it has antiviral properties. When we think of antiviral properties, what's the one thing that we think of? Garlic. So this here has some of the good stuff that garlic has in it.
What I think of is the fact that you can't really get an antiviral medicine. You can get antibacterial medicine, but whenever you try to find antiviral stuff to treat stuff like flus and stuff like that, you can't find any medicine to treat it. It's really, really hard to find an antibacterial.
What is a virus? What is a virus?
Chris?
A virus is an inanimate object that, when coming in contact with a cell in the proper conditions, it forces the cell to replicate it, therefore destroying the cell.
Now you know.
Okay, now I know.
No one is half the battle.
Yeah. Okay, so we have our dictionary encyclopedia over here.
No, they got Siri. We got Chris.
Yeah, they got Siri. We got Chris. Okay, number 5, lower blood sugar. This here is another one of those great herbs that comes in and lowers the blood sugar for the diabetics. It works especially good with type 1 diabetics. So so this is another one of those great ones along with figs, mulberries, huckleberries. Just add self-heal to that mix.
Okay.
Another one, what we just talked about earlier, anti-cancer properties.
Okay, so like you said, it fights the cancer.
Yeah, let's hear a little about what you had you had read about the anti-cancer properties.
Oh man,
you
she
get
put
to
me
that?
on the spot. I can get to it. Let's see, I would have made it up to page 6 out of 23. But let's see, let's look for the word cancer and see what it says about it. It says the self-heal herb for swollen lymph, cancer, and nodules. That's right, this week commonly found in the lawns everywhere. It has been shown to have anti-cancer effects, especially against lung cancer and lymphoma. Most of the studies to date are in vitro, so more research is needed, but the sheer volume of positive studies highlights self-heal's anti-cancer potential.
If I had any form of cancer, I think I would be taking this.
I'm just taking it all, just shotgun effect, just put it on blast, everything.
Yeah.
That's what the doctors are doing.
Yeah,
Medications.
Dandelion roots. You got this here. You got a lot of great herbs that you can be using. I mean, You know?
Numerous studies have been done on self-heal showing promise for using it against cancer to support a healthy immune system, to protect the skin from sun damage, and to address inflammation like that associated with diabetes and heart disease.
So,
meanwhile, scientists have been busy exploring painful, powerful uses from anti-cancer properties to antiviral capabilities. Okay. So that's what it says on cancer, all right?
Okay, let's go to the next one. Respiratory infections.
I need some of that for that cough I got.
Because it is rich in antioxidants, which help to boost the immune system, the self-heal lowers the infection of upper respiratory disease, from scratch throats to abscesses to tonsillitis, all of those respiratory infections.
Okay.
This here is good for that.
It says it right here. The self-heal for upper respiratory infections. Remember that slightly sweet taste we detected in our cup of self-heal tea. It turns out self-heal has polysaccharides like what is it? Astragalus? What is it? A mini mushroom. I think it's supposed to be
Astragalus. That's what it says. Astragalus.
Which are known to be balanced into the immune system or
immunomodulating.
We ain't doctors, y'all. We use word like ain't too.
Yeah.
Taken regularly, self-heal may support a healthy immune system and reduce the incidence of upper respiratory infections. So you have to do it regularly. Right?
Yeah. All of these herbs, Cliff, as I was telling you the other day, and we was having a discussion about, people coming in and they want to just take one bout of herbs, one dose of herbs, and then if it doesn't work for them, then they're like, well, that's no good. And here has to be like a part of a routine. It has to be like a lifestyle change, right?
Right. So, so when you go in like it's going to be a pill and you find out, this stuff don't work, because, you only tried it once or twice or maybe even 2 or 3 weeks, you got to do it regular. Like you say, regular. It's got to be, well, you're right, a lifestyle change. Yeah,
because I read that it takes at least 2 weeks for this herb to start working. That's any herb to start working, because what it has to do, your body has to get rid of all those other old toxins, and it start healing itself with this herbal medicine. Okay, let's go to the next one. Strengthen kidneys.
Understand, strengthen kidneys.
Because it's a diuretic, it increases the urination. A diuretic increases the urination, means making you pee more. It flushes out the toxins from your kidney. So that's how it works as far as strengthening your kidney.
So it's probably good for urinary tract infections and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can imagine so, because it does keep you going to the bathroom and keep flushing out those toxins.
Well, there it is. Self-heal herb to strengthen kidney and diuresis. Herbalist William Lassalle praised self-heal for its kidney strengthening abilities. In the Earthwise Herbal, Matthew Wood relates Lassalle specifically thought of self-heal when there was efficient kidney function along with dental decay.
Dental decay. Now, this is good as far as doing it. Remember we said it's good for a mouth rinse for mouth ulcers, but as a rinse also for dental decay. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that you can, like we said, there has to be a lifestyle change. You just can't eat a Snicker bar and then, at nighttime rinse your mouth out with self-heal and think you're not going to have any problem.
Well, what about this? What if I'm going to make me a big old pan of brownies, but I'm going to take me some dried self-heal and I'm going to mix it up in the brownie batter and I'm going to bake it in there?
No, I actually think it's the rinsing of the mouth.
Well, I was talking about for like diabetes.
Oh, for diabetes. I don't know if you should be making the brownies. Maybe just sprinkle some over your, your food, over
Or
your
salad,
fish,
put it in.
over your fish or your.
Well, I'm just saying,
take
we were
capsules.
talking about eating stuff that we wasn't supposed to eat, and I'm like, well, what if I just mix some good stuff into the bad stuff? Does that help?
I don't know, because we might have to talk to the dietitian.
Uh-oh, we're about to start making stuff up. Let's go on.
Yeah, let's not make this. Another thing, cures headaches.
Understand cures headaches.
Another thing, red cures helps relieve red eyes.
How does it do that?
Because you're going to use it as a flush in your eyes.
So you actually, okay.
Eye drops.
Self-Heal is recommended for many types of eye complaints, including red eyes, conjunctivitis, and eye tearing.
Eye tearing.
Okay.
Another, reduces extreme menstruation.
What about this one? It talks about fever, headache, hypertension,
Dizziness.
vertigo, and hyperactivity in children.
Vertigo. Is that vertigo?
I think it's vertigo.
Vertigo and hyperactivity in children.
Let's see what a vertigo is. Them doctors watching it, they don't even know what vertigo is. Dizziness, giddiness, unsteadiness, lightheadedness.
So hyperactive. Is that hyperactive? No. So vertigo means dizziness.
Like you.
Lightheaded.
Lightheaded, yeah, like you're gonna pass out or something like that. Self-Heal herb for summer heat, summer rashes, and protein from the sun, protection from the sun. So this is another wonder food. What else you got?
That's all I have.
We got a lot more stuff in this thing to go through. All right, well, you can start to close this out. I'll keep punching through it, guys. It's looking like a wealth of more information here. You can pause it and read it if you want to.
Well, let me tell everybody how to use the Self-Heal. You can use it as a tea, which is our favorite way of using it.
Yep.
You can use it as a tincture.
Tincture.
That's the alcohol.
Yep.
You can use it powder form, where you could use it as capsules, or sprinkle it over your food. So yeah, those are the three forms, and a poultice.
What is a poultice? I wanted to ask you.
A poultice is where you take the leaves, you wet them, and you put it on top of your skin.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I bet that would do something. All right, let me read this summary. You got anything else? I'll read the summary and get ready to close you out.
Well, let me say this here. As a general rule, you shouldn't take herbs while you're pregnant unless you have the permission of your obstetrician or your physician. So just be careful to do your own. Let us stress that it's very, very, very important that you go out and do your own research and discover how amazing, how wonderful these herbs are. They really are helping our family. Cliff, would you say?
Yeah, definitely.
They're helping our family on our journey toward wellness, so that we can be spiritually and physically and spiritually ready when the Most High comes back, which he's here now.
Yeah. She done jumped in the Third Testament stuff.
Let's we ain't going into.
All right.
You watch his videos. Watch his videos.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm not gonna read this. I think she closed it out pretty good. Wait. What is this? Song of Self-Heal. What is it? What is it? Fear? What is that word?
Fairy.
No synonyms. But I guess it's fairy because it's talking about elves right here. Here's a poem from herb fairy artist and poet Cecily. I'm going to call it a fairy.
Yeah, somebody probably said it and it got the wrong word.
The song of the Self-Heal fairy. When little elves have cut themselves, or a mouse has hurt his tail, or a froggy's arms has come to harm, this herb will never fail. The fairy's skill can cure each ill and soothe the sorest pain. She'll bathe and bind, and soon she'll find that they are well again. All right.
Okay. All right, y'all. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Stay tuned for our next event. And Shalom.
Shalom.
Bye-bye.
Hermes Academy. Power, patience, continence, and faith. we teach virtue.